Would you like to save on your energy cost and lower your utility bills at the same time? Then you need to call today your spray foam specialist at 275 2100. Studies by the U.S. Department of Energy show that 40% of a home's energy is lost as the result of air infiltration through walls, windows, and doorways. Insulation that is sprayed protects against moisture, which prevents the benefit of reducing the chance of harmful mold and mildew. Spray Foam Specialist provides customers with a proper assessment of all your insulation needs. Call Spray Foam Specialist today at 275 2100 for a healthier, quieter, and more energy efficient home. Spray Foam Specialist, Dublin.
Okay, everyone, welcome out to East Lawrence High School, where we're here with Principal Eddie Morris. And Eddie, we're out here for a special day today, and we just want you to kind of set things up for us on this wonderful occasion that we're out for.
It is a great day for East Lawrence. I got a call last week from Foot Locker that one of our students had won a $20,000 scholarship, and Foot Locker gives out 20 of these throughout the nation. And one of our students at East Lawrence received that, and
$20,000.
$20,000 scholarship. And I tell you, I was just excited, and I was hoping I could get a part of it. But I talked to her daddy, and I think they've already spent it. But Mary Kate Wheeler is a student here. She's a senior this year. She's been active in athletics. She's active in FFA. She's just a great kid, and I can't think of a better person to get to share this with. And as we're speaking now, Mary Kate don't know. We're waiting on Foot Locker representative to get here now, and so at this time she really don't know what's going on, and I just can't wait to see her face.
Okay, so we got the call, Eddie, and here we are out here to get better explanation for you, ladies and gentlemen, setting it all up for you again. She has no idea, the student athlete has no idea that Foot Locker is on the way with a $20,000 check.
That's right. And Mary Kate participates in our wheelchair athletics. Mary Kate had was born in a young age. She had surgery. She had cancer. I don't know a lot of the details, but her parents can tell you. At that time, it was the first surgery that had been performed in the United States, and so there've been people that've been following Mary Kate, and she had all the opportunities just to sit down and just say, listen, I don't have to do those things. I can't do those things, but that's not Mary Kate. And once you meet her, you'll see that she's sort of an I can, and she's won 2 state titles for our school. Single-handedly by herself, and in wheelchair athletics, and she throws the shot put and the 200 and 800, and she's very active in FFA. She's a state officer. She represents not just our school, but she represents our county, at the state level and national level of FFA. And so I'm just proud for her. I'll tell you.
Yeah. I'm getting proud about a minute, Eddie. and so are the people watching it, I can guarantee you, because you have this young lady who had a setback but didn't look at it as a setback.
That's exactly
She's
right.
just going on doing what she does.
And her daddy, when she came to the high school, and she's in a wheelchair or on crutches most of the time. Yeah. Her daddy said she wanted to be a part of sports. She wanted to be a part of something, at the high school level. And they've been very supportive. Ricky and Becky Wheeler, her parents, they're very supportive. They're at the track meets. They're moving things for her, and it's just a great story. And for people that haven't followed it, they just need to look. And I tell a lot of people, you ought to look at not the family aspect, but even the parents could have said, you really don't need to do this. You can't do this, and I'd rather you not. But they've been very supportive, and you see what she's done because of the support that she's got.
Now, again, she is in a wheelchair, so she participates in those events in track at the same time that the other girl track participates wherever, and then the state is actually in Albany.
Right. They go to Hugh Mill Stadium in Albany. It's a girls' state track meet weekend,
Yeah.
and it's actually sponsored by Georgia High School Association. So it's a sanctioned event for Georgia High School, and she wanted to be a part of it. And her daddy, he come, and we really didn't know. Coach Watson, our athletic director, he done some research, and,
Right.
and he's been very supportive and has helped, and it's been a team effort. But it was really started by Mary Kate, because that was something that she wanted to do, and she's just a great representative for our school. She's an honor graduate. She's going to probably graduate top 10 of her class, and plus all these things, and in a wheelchair, which a lot of people would have said, I don't have to do that. And,
Right. Such an encouragement.
She is an encourager, and she comes to work every day. I love to see her in the school. She's smiling. She's just a part of our family here, and it's just great to have her here. And when Foot Locker called me, listen, I don't know if I wasn't as excited as if it was my child, because I just know she deserves it, and her family's, I can't think of anybody better. Family in Lawrence County that deserves it.
Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. You're going to get to see the expression on Mary Kate's face in just a few minutes right here. Harold's Insurance Agency has joined the team at Curtis Edwards, and now we're in one convenient location at 803 Hillcrest Parkway in Dublin. Curtis Edwards Insurance Agency welcomes you to call or come by and get a quote today, or log on to curtisedwardsinsurance.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we caught up with Ricky Wheeler, which is Mary Kate's father, and we want to chat with you a little bit about the history of Mary Kate before we get to see this big moment that we're all anticipating,
Right.
the presentation. Now, how'd y'all find out about the check, first of all?
Mr. Morris gave us a call when they found out that she was going to be the recipient. This is something that Becky had found on the internet, and with Foot Locker, that they provide these scholarships, and so we applied. And
Yeah.
MK went through a Skype interview on the computer.
Neat.
And did that, and then Mr. Morris called us just last week and kind of set this up. We were supposed to keep it a secret for her, so it's a big surprise.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see the expression on her face. I know
Yeah.
you can't either, Ricky. But how long ago did she actually start in the 200 and 800?
200 and 800.
And the shot put, right?
And the shot put.
Yeah.
She, in middle school, she saw these Letterman's jackets, and she wanted a Letterman's jacket. And Becky and I had talked, and we didn't want her to just kind of get one by being a manager or anything. We wanted her to earn it. And so I got to looking around, and track and field does a wheelchair track and field where they can do the 200 and 800 in a racing chair.
Yeah.
And then the shot put is on a chair as well. And it's she started in the 9th grade with that, went to the state contest. She got 3rd in the shot put, and then won the 200 and 800, and won the 200 and 800 the last 2 years as well.
Yeah.
And also won the shot put the last 2 years. So going back here in the 1st of May for the 4th time, and we'll see what happens then.
That's wonderful. So I know people will wonder, what kind of time do you have on a 200 and then
On
800?
the 200 for her
Yeah.
is around 50 seconds is when she's at her top notch. We're going to try to get it down below around a 45 on the 200 meters this time.
Yeah.
45 seconds. And then she's trying to get on the 800, which is a half a mile, then it's trying to get under 4 minutes is really the goal there.
Yeah. What about the shot put? How far could you throw that?
Shot put, right now she's throwing about 14 and a half feet.
Cool. That's neat. So you work with her? Do y'all
Yes.
just train here at school, or you got a little setup at home?
We do a little bit of both. She
Yeah.
works with the coaches out there at East Lawrence at the track during the day after school.
Yeah.
And then we'll do some stuff at home as well, trying to do a little weight lifting, a little bit of calisthenic type exercises to stretch those joints and shoulder muscles out.
Sure.
And get her going.
Yeah. All right, Ricky, so when y'all first kind of locked in on, hey, this might be the thing, what did you tell her? Do you remember?
She wanted a Letterman's jacket, so we said we got to earn it. And I said, well, here's
what
your
kind of
option.
advice? I mean, what
Yeah.
did you tell her about training like that? Had you ever done any track training or shot put?
I never really did the shot put, but I did some running in high school and was on the track and field team.
Yeah.
And mine was more long distance, so this is a little different because there's some long distance with 800, but then there's speed, and so we just did some research, and then of course our coaches have been great here at East Lawrence and helping us and working on the speed. And then it's interesting too, coaches at other schools, they'll see her and they'll ask about it for their students.
Wonderful.
And then they'll say, hey, I've seen this as far as resistant training or something like that they recommend that she might give it a shot and all. So.
Yeah. What does Mary Kate say about it all? Because I just saw 2 state trophies. It was pointed out to me the only state championship trophies that East Lawrence has came from Mary Kate.
Right, from her. And
her
it's
efforts.
but she's giving back to the team, especially this year, but even last year as well. Coach Foreman's let her be one of the coaches on the team too, especially with the shot put and all, and she enjoys doing that and
Yeah.
helping the other kids because the other kids on the team, the East Lawrence kids, are just awesome and supportive of her, and so she's trying to give back to them and be supportive of them
Looks
as well.
like she is. Yeah, it looks like she is. And Becky's your wife. You
Right.
mentioned her earlier. How does she feel about it? What do y'all, if you will, share with us? What do y'all sit around the house whenever nobody's around? What do y'all say about it all?
It's just God has blessed us so. From day one, when we diagnosed with cancer, we knew that God was taking care of us and looking after us. And whether cancer took her life, she would be in heaven, so she wins. And
Right.
but if she got to stay here, then we win. And
She does too.
And we've just had a great relationship with the Lord and seeing the work that He's done in her life, and then just putting this over as far as going through school, and the folks here at East Lawrence have just been so supportive and everything, and whatever they can do, they bend over backwards with. And it's just been really interesting and neat to see her grow as a young lady.
Yeah, and looking at her growth now, what's her plans after school? Will you share that with us, or have y'all covered it?
This scholarship's going straight to college. She's
Yeah.
going to Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College, ABAC, there in
Yeah.
Tifton, Georgia. That's where she's planning to go. And right now she's thinking about agribusiness or business education and go
So
from
she's
there.
been real involved, as Eddie was telling us, in FFA.
Right, FFA. And she's a state officer this year. Fixed at the end of the month, she'll be finishing up her term as a state officer, and looking forward to finishing that up and all. But she's just really enjoyed the year as a state FFA officer, but then also all the other leadership type activities that FFA provides.
Bright future ahead of her. Yeah, y'all really are blessed.
Yes, we
What
are.
church y'all go to?
We go to Bruton Baptist Church.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. I know they support her and love on y'all and love on Mary Kate.
Yes.
So we look forward to seeing the check presented, the check arriving, a scholarship check from Foot Locker, and we're going to have that for you in just a moment. Ricky, thank you.
Thank you.
You could waste hundreds of dollars going to an expensive hospital, or you could pay 66% less for the same quality of service at Elite MRI of Lawrence, an open MRI facility. That's right, our prices are 66% less for the same services as a hospital. We offer a comfortable open-air design in a patient-friendly atmosphere. We also offer same-day, evening, and Saturday appointments. The radiologist fee is included, and we provide self-pay discounts. It's your money, your time, your health, your choice. When you need an MRI, save money and choose Elite MRI of Lawrence.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we keep telling you we're going to get to that great moment where we get to see Mary Kate, and we will, but we had to speak to Mary Kate's mom, Becky.
Hi.
We spoke with Ricky a moment ago, so wanted to just kind of get your thoughts on today.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited for her. Very proud of Mary Kaitlyn and honored that Foot Locker chose her for this scholarship.
I'll bet so. So take us back to when she first got interested, and Ricky was sharing with us, she wanted a Letterman's jacket. She saw one or two or three or what have you, and like most young people, that's a draw. You want to earn that.
Right.
And so you all said, well, you know, we could get her to volunteer, be a trainer, what have you, and that's wonderful to do, but she wanted to do a little bit more, and you all helped her do that.
Right. She wanted to earn it. So Ricky and Mary Kaitlyn did the research and found out about doing the track and field wheelchair events, which can be done with the regular track and field team. And she
Isn't
wanted to
that
be part
exciting?
of it. Really is. And she wanted to be part of the team. So she went into that full force. And
Yeah. And so the first state championship trophy that she earned for East Lawrence, what did y'all say to that?
we were just amazed. We were proud because we knew she'd win the individual things,
Yeah.
but that she got to take home a team trophy, even though
Right.
she's a team of one,
Yeah.
just was very humbling.
Taught her a good lesson.
Little hard work pays off.
Yeah, it sure does. So I understand she's going on to ABAC. That's where she's going to go to school and go into some type of forestry or
Well, she's interested in doing business, agribusiness. Is kind of what she's
agribusiness.
looking
Okay.
at doing.
Good,
So
good. She's a real leader. Everything I hear is what a active young lady she is. Everything that she's involved in, from the track and field FFA. She has great grades. She has a wonderful attitude and shares that with everyone she comes in contact with.
She's very contagious.
That's good. That's good. What a blessing. And so we spoke just a little bit in the interview with Ricky about how your church was there to support you, Bruton Baptist. I know everyone just rallies around her and has for years.
They have. They really have.
Yeah, and he said what a blessing. He shared with us what a blessing that has been. And so I asked him to share. I won't tell you what he said, but you can tell us. When you guys just sitting around the house and you think about this and you start talking about it, what do you say about it?
I just feel tremendously blessed. I mean, just tremendously blessed how God's looked out for us this whole time, from getting her through the cancer stuff, allowing her to keep her leg, the ups and downs we've had with that, and then for her to hit high school and not just do it, but do it well. Just was, we're very blessed, very blessed.
Yeah. Well, I know we're all looking forward to the moment, and believe you, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get to it in just a moment. We just had to take this opportunity to speak to you, Becky. Thank you for sharing with us and for what an example your family is to all of us.
Oh, thank you.
Travis's Professional Carpet Cleaning Services has been providing constant and quality carpet care for more than a decade. Call Travis's for expert cleaning and restoration of your carpet, tile, grout, upholstery, and more. Travis offers residential and commercial services in order to make your home or office a cleaner and healthier environment. Travis's Professional Carpet Cleaning Services, a leader in Lawrence and surrounding counties for more than a decade. Call now at 278-4373.
Good afternoon. Hi, my name is Craig Jones. I'm a district manager for Foot Locker. I cover Atlanta and Alabama. So I'm here to give a presentation today. So bear with me for a moment here. Foot Locker has always been firmly committed to promoting a better world for today's youth through unique and innovative educational and sports initiatives. 4 years ago, we launched the Foot Locker Scholar Athletes Program, which reflects our company's core values and embraces our deep commitment to education and excellence. The Foot Locker Scholar Athletes Program honors students who demonstrate academic excellence and show their strengths of character and devotion to their support, as well as their communities. We are so proud to award 20 college scholarships to 20 amazing young student athletes each year as part of this important program, totaling $400,000 in college scholarships a year. For the past 3 years, we've had the distinct privilege of witnessing firsthand the incredible impact our scholarship program has had on exceptional talent and deserving students, particularly those who may not have had the opportunity to even attend college without the added financial support. At a time when attaining a college education has become increasingly challenging, it is important to continue to offer scholarships such as the Foot Locker Scholar Athletic Program for aspiring students. This year, 20 winners were selected out of thousands of applicants that will join the program 3 previous classes of Foot Locker Scholar Athletes, which will result in 80 total scholar recipients over the 4 years since the program's inception. We are excited to award one of those incredible winners here today with all of you. So on behalf of Foot Locker, we would like to congratulate you on becoming one of our Foot Locker Scholar Athletes. Congratulations on your accomplishments. You've made your hometown city proud. The actual winner is Miss Mary Kaitlyn Wheeler.
I'm very excited. I'm happy to be able to go to college and use this to get me to where I want to go.
So how long have you been in track and field?
4 years.
4 years. And you have 2 state championships.
3.
3 state championships.
And I'll be going for my 4 in May.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now finally the most of the crowd is gone, and so we get a chance to speak with you, Mary Kate. And boy, do we have a couple of nice props here, and one is locked up in a different cabinet. 3 state trophies, 3 state team trophies that you won. What an accomplishment.
Thank you.
Nothing in life comes easy, does it?
No, not at all.
So what's your greatest encouragement?
My greatest encouragement would have to be my friends and then what I call my followers. between being a state officer and having all of those 40,000 kids following me around and looking up to me, and then even the students here at school have always kept me going and encouraging me.
They show you a lot of love, don't they?
They do.
Yeah,
A lot.
and you show them a lot of love, I can
Yes,
tell.
sir.
You have a beautiful smile.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, and your parents love you so very much.
They do.
I know they've been a big encouragement
They
for
have.
you. Yeah, they still encouraging you today. So $20,000, a $20,000 scholarship.
Yes.
That's going to help a lot.
It is.
Yeah. And we have another trophy trying to make our way in. If we could come on in, Mom is bringing us the other trophy.
That's
Look,
the freshman year one.
Congratulations. Yeah. You know, you see these, ladies and gentlemen, whatever sport, whatever event it is, but how many times do you see one person, one young lady that has won 3 team state championships, and how many individual state?
Let's see. I have had all 3 years. I've gotten gold in 200 meter and 800 meter. My freshman year, I received bronze in shot put, and in the past 2 years, I've received gold.
You go, girl.
Thank you.
You go. You're doing terrific. So what do you say to someone? What do you say to the young person who says, gosh, I'd like to do something special? What kind of advice could you give them?
With being a cancer survivor, I've always said, even your worst situation, you can always make something good out of it. And the more work you put in and the more effort and time you spend on it, the further you're going to get, and you're more likely to go far with it.
Yeah. Keep on working, right?
Thank you. Yes,
Keep
sir.
on working. You love the Lord, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. Thank you, baby.
Well, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, and thanks for sharing this moment with us, ladies and gentlemen. When you see Mary Kate out in the community, you see her parents, you congratulate her on a job well done.
Thank you.
All right, see you next time right here.